And now, the thrilling exploits of Killer Kane, who has devoted his existence to destroying weeds ecologically. Our story opens in a jungle of weeds.
This looks serious, Professor.
Of course it looks serious, Danny boy. I'm never wrong.
Yeah, but what do we do now?
Rule number 1, don't panic, I'll think of something.
But, Professor, we're surrounded by weeds.
Of course we're surrounded by weeds, Danny.
Look, there's the choking dandelion.
Over there are a whole bunch of other ones.
You know all their names, don't you, Professor?
Well, it's too bad Killer Kane isn't here.
Did someone mention my name?
Danny, what's that long, thin thing with the blunt needle nose?
Oh, it's Killer Kane. He's devoted his existence to destroying weeds ecologically.
Oh, you can't beat that.
Take that, dandelion. Begone, crabgrass.
Don't forget that whole bunch of weeds over there.
You know all the names, don't you, Professor?
Well,
Listen for more stories about Killer Kane, but if you can't wait, write your own chapter. You'll find Killer Kane at leading department stores and garden shops.
Time for Penetration, brought to you by EW. Today we're talking to Harrisburg's least popular disc jockey.
Hi, everybody.
When is your show on the air?
3 to 4.
Every day?
3 to 4 minutes every day, yes.
That's pretty short.
Well, I don't have much to say.
You've been away?
I've recently come back. I was vacationing at EW, 1922 Paxton Street, where I snapped these pictures, see? It's the Utah 12-inch three-way high-efficiency speaker system, 2 horn-loaded driver systems, elliptical horns fed by a mid-range compressor, a dome radiator tweeter, and of course a 12-inch woofer. You know, they're made to sell for $159 each, but now you can buy a pair of Utahs at EW for only $184.95 a pair, with your choice of grill covers in brown or blue.
Well, how much time do you take preparing your show?
Oh, 3 to 4 years. That way, when I tell a joke, I don't have to explain it. You don't get it, do you?
Well,
Let me explain. You see...
Well, that's all right. Just say goodbye.
All right. It's been fun, but we're done. Gotta run. Gotta pick up, pack up, and call it quits for another day. So put it in the oven, Mama, because I have important things to do and important people to meet since my goldfish died.
Thank
so
you.
hang in and hang out, hang up, and hang on. We'll be back tomorrow for another 3 to 4 minutes of fun and music. Hi, I'm Harrisburg's least popular disc jockey, Dick Bradley, and I've been hired by EW, 1922 Paxton Street, to tell you about a fantastic Utah speaker special. See the fantastic Utah 12-inch three-way high-efficiency speaker system now at EW, 1922 Paxton Street. It has 2 horn-loaded driver systems, elliptical horns fed by mid-range compressors, a dome radiator tweeter, and a 12-inch woofer. They're made to sell for $159 each, but now you can buy a pair at EW for just $184.95 and choose your grill cover in brown or blue. Am I finished?
Come in and sit down, sir.
You here?
No, this chair.
Oh,
Now, we're trying to
thanks.
come up with a new name for a bank in Lewistown. We'd like your opinion. Now, some of these right here. Fred's Bank and Trust. You like that?
Well, gee, that doesn't sound like a bank.
How about Bill's Banking Mart?
No, I don't like that. A bank name should tell you something.
All right. How about this one? The 9 to 3 Bank. You like that?
No, that's
All right, let me
not
try
it.
this one. Let's run this up the flagpole.
Okay.
The main branch and 3 little drive-ins.
Sounds like a nursery rhyme.
You don't like that?
No, the name should say it all.
Well, how about the We Do More Than You Know for Lewistown Bank?
Oh, well, that's a little cumbersome. What's the name of the bank now?
The First National Bank of Lewistown.
Well, it seems to me that says it all.
The First National Bank of Lewistown. It does have a nice ring.
Yeah, and it sounds like a bank.
Well, it is a bank. The First National Bank of Lewistown and the 3 little drive-ins. It not only sounds like a bank, it is.
I had just arrested Jack Lowry and was about to take him to the cooler when my car refused to start. Jack Lowry started to speak.
Looks like you need some help, Friday. Mind if I take a look?
No?
Well, I'd look better if you'd remove these handcuffs. That's pretty serious.
Something the matter with the engine?
I'd like to tell you, Friday, but I can't find your engine.
Well, that is serious.
I think it's time you bought a new Dodge.
You would think that.
Listen,
I mean,
Friday, it's a hard fact that you'll save money buying a new Dodge now before the 75 increase.
It is?
Yes, and it's also a hard fact that a Dodge Dart would be perfect for you.
Why was Lowry being so nice to me?
Beg pardon?
I said you sure have a large selection.
Maybe you could use one of these great Dodge pickups. You're on the go a lot.
I never gave that any thought. Thinking fast, I bought a Dodge Dart and a Dodge pickup, figuring 2 engines were better than none. Then I took Lowry to the cooler and got ready to meet the persecuting attorney.
What will a persecuting attorney be like? What vicious plan is abreast to besmirch Jack Lowry's fine reputation? Tune in soon for our next thrill-packed Jack Lowry episode entitled Avarice in Avis.
Jack Lowry had been arrested. Now I would meet the persecuting attorney to discuss the case.
You may go in.
Thank you. Hello, I'm Sergeant Friday.
And I'm Melvin Meaner, obnoxious persecuting attorney. You're not here to arrest me, are you?
No.
Oh, good. Now, what can I do for you?
Well, Mr. Meaner, Jack Lowry sells new Dodge cars and trucks, wearing a white hat.
I see. Aha, indecent exposure.
Yes, and he pays his salesman straight salary, no commission.
Well, that's very inconsiderate.
And has the longest service hours and the finest auto technicians in the northern tier.
Yeah.
Do you think we have a case?
Well, not a case, but maybe a few bottles.
No. I mean, do you think we can indict Jack Lowry based on this evidence?
Friday, based on this evidence, we have a solid case against Jack Lowry. There's no way he'll get out of this.
Are you certain?
Of course. Why do you think they call me Melvin Meaner?
How many guesses do I get?
Well, this is serious and scary. Poor unsuspecting Jack Lowry. He'll find out just how mean Melvin Meaner can be in our next thrilling chapter entitled Doomsday. In our last thrilling Jack Lowry adventure, the persecuting attorney Melvin Meaner was about to live up to his name.
Based on this evidence, we have a solid case against Jack Lowry. Yes, who is it?
It's Judge Crater, Mr. Meaner. He'd like to meet with you and Jack Lowry's attorney, Farley Fair, in his chambers right now.
Glad you two could make it.
It's a pleasure to meet with you, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Meaner, do you feel there's enough evidence to indict Jack Lowry? Well, more than enough, Your Honor. As a matter of fact, we could do it twice.
I object, Your Honor.
Well, confine your speech to the facts, Mr. Meaner. All we want are the facts. Yes, sir. Jack Lowry wears a white hat, sells new Dodge cars and trucks, doesn't pay his salesman commission, just a salary. He has the finest auto and truck mechanics in the northern tier. That is impressive. Well, it's obvious that Jack Lowry takes advantage of all these things just so he can sell cars. Well, now, the only way to settle this Jack Lowry business is with a trial by jury.
But Judge Crater...
No buts, Farley Fair. We'll start picking a jury next commercial.
Well, things do look bad for Jack Lowry and promise to get worse. Stay tuned for our next thrill-packed chapter, Moon over Montoursville.